G'day, Harry Houdini here from Australia, and look, we're outside, we are in the wilderness, it's terrific. Well, we have to, you see, because the Sparky guys are down the street and they're converting us from steam power to solar power or something, I don't know. And so today in the cottage, we got no electricity. No, that's okay, which means, unfortunately, when you got a water tank, you got no water. Well, you got no running water. I filled up every single bottle, receptacle, jar and tub I could. So this place at the moment is a veritable bottle shop of water. Probably won't need it all, but there you go. Anyhow, enough of that waffling. Look! This arrived in the post all the way from the Americas. Yes, I know. And I won't keep you waiting. Look at that. It is a tank. It's a little Hungarian sucker. Yes, I know. Rare CMK one. Well, it's rare for us in Australia. You're probably dime a dozen where you are, but I'm excited. All the way from my mate there in the USA, Pete. And he's not feeling very well at the moment. He's been in hospital. He's, he's fallen apart. Let's just face it. The guy's just not good. But he's on the mend. The nurses have cheered him up. And I'm going to send him this video. Oh, I'm going to dedicate this video to Pete. Because we're going to have a look inside this kit. And I'm going to build it this weekend. Okay, here's the kit. Now, great looking little box. Lovely little artwork there. There's a indication there of a flag on there with a swastika, but that's not in the kit. Peter got a bit upset. He thought that was going to be in the kit. Said, I don't want this bloody thing. And of course I said, I'll take it off your hands. And he sent it to me. What a lovely guy. Anyhow, here, it is a Czechoslovakian tank, Skoda, not Hungarian, Harry Houdini. You got too much bloody goulash on your mind. Goodness me. Sorry about that to all the Hungarians out there. But anyhow, into the box, nothing much happening. Nothing much happening there. Blah, 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 a few different languages. Rusky, probably Czech, and a bit of Anglaise there, right? But here's sort of the fun bit. There's basically your Panzer Grey with your German crosses on, your little Vulcan crosses, whatever you call them. And then here we've got some other versions. That's the early version that they used before they put the black stripe on the white cross. Because when they did that, the Polish went, look, aiming point. They just found all those little white crosses and they shot the German tanks. Bloody idiots. Anyhow, they fixed that. They put a little black stripe on the white, a black cross on the white cross. And there's a little sort of tritone camo one, which I rather like. And there's a couple of different versions of that in the instructions. Speaking of which, let's have a look at the instructions. Now you've got various languages here. It looks like sort of Czech, English, Rusky, and that probably French by the looks of things. Who knows? No colours on the flags. I can't tell. I'm half blind. But there's a little bit of history of it there. It's a tank. This happened. That happened. You can read that. I've got bloody time for that. Anyhow, there you go. Put the wheels together, stick them on. How hard can it be? You built a tank before? It's always the same. Link and length tracks. Now I'm hoping this is better than vz.35. Remember, I absolutely pulled my hair out with vz.35 with their link and length, and they were so bloody dreadful and they didn't fit. I eventually ended up getting some Bronco aftermarket. So we'll see. These don't look too bad. There's more linky bits and less lanky bits, so that should give you a lot more play and be able to fiddle and get it in. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. We'll find out this weekend. Yes, I will finish the Skyhawk if you're worried about that. For those of you who've been watching the Skyhawk, it's just got a few things to go. Wheels and things, I don't know, there's not much to go on. A couple of bombs and wheels. Anyhow, I digress. Back to this kit. So, put your bits on. There you are. Glue it on. Start on the turret. And there's not a lot of steps. Look, 9, 10 was there. Not even 12 steps. Not even a dozen steps. Should be able to knock this one out before lunchtime on Saturday. Yeah, be able to have a nap afterwards. Brilliant. And there's your tricolour camo scheme. I might have a go at that. I might have a go. Or I might wait until my compressor gets here. Because Pete sent me an airbrush. You know that if you're watching my other videos. He said, Harry, you're all very well with these rattle cans, mate. That's all well and good. But you need a bloody airbrush if you're going to be a professional. Well, if you're going to be good at it. So the airbrush has been sitting there for the last couple of weeks. And I finally got some good advice from Bernard. Good on you, Bernard. And he said, buy this Princess compressor. It's a real peach. It's a princess. So I did. It was on special, $89 on Evil Bay. Oh, we'll see. Anyhow, he reckons it's good. So there you go. Alright, so back here, more of another tricolour camo scheme, as we saw on the colour pictures. And your good old Panzer Grey, but I just did a Panzer 2 and Panzer Grey, so bugger that, we don't need that. Right, what have we got here? Decals, alright, nothing exciting there, you know, a few little, what do they call there, you know, the little Falcon crosses, or what do they call themselves? Can't see them, white on white, pointless. Okay, sprues, that's what you're here for, that's what you want to see. Okay, this is not the original bag. This is a Harry Houdini bag, because unfortunately it arrived, the original bag was bust. It had a big gaping hole in it, and I thought, oh no. But luckily there was only one loose part, which was this one, this little guy, and I found him. Apart from that, on my cursory inspection, all the parts were there. Now, do you like this? We can actually see the sprues. How about that? Well, those two are identical, right? So let's do them first. Let's have a look at those. So, we'll just put this one aside carefully. Stop throwing things, Harry Houdini. So look, here's our first sprue. Now there's our linky length tracks. Now, got my extra strong reading glasses on here so I can see what I'm doing. They don't look too bad actually. They may not be quite up there with dragon tracks, and they're certainly weeny, but they're clean. They're pretty good, and the cut points are on the sides there and easily cut away there. So unlike the tracks that I had to fit for if you were watching my other videos, and if you saw the Lincoln length I had to do for Bronco. No, what are we talking about? SU-152, great big bloody tank destroyer there from Trumpeter, right? Beautiful kit, loved it, but Indy links all had to be cut off, and you know, there was like 6 joins on the sprue points, and there was, all I can say is 4 hours of filing and faffing until I could get them together. They went together like a dream. That is a good kit. You just got to get through all the links. But this looks easy. It really does look easy. Now let's have a look at some detail here. Some sprockety things. Well look, there's not a lot happening there. I mean, you know, it's what it is. But it'll take a wash. It'll be really up to Harry's painting skills. And we'll get this little airbrush, we'll do the nice little tri-camo scheme. So, you know, it's not too bad. What we've got here, the suspension's pretty sort of basic. Yeah, I mean, they're wheels. Well, the little ones, look, the little ones are okay. They've got little nuts and things on them. But paint them up, they'll look great. That's the thing, you know. And it's just going to be a fun build. I mean, you know, I'm not going to stress about it. But I do have a secret weapon. I will show you that at the end. Okay, so let's have a look here. This is the sprue with the missing bit, which I managed to drop somewhere. I better go and find that. So this is the sprue that just had one little bit missing. Now look, the tub looks okay. It's nice and clean. There's plenty of rivets and things on there. There's even rivety things on the bottom there. Look, you know, underneath the hull. That doesn't look too bad. You know, that's all doable. Let's have a look here, because I'm upside down. Oh, there's the little bit that's missing. Oh, boy, was I stressing. So that's a bit of, that's like a bloody a chain tensioner or something like that, or a bit of the final drive. Well, there's the final drive there. A few of these parts are loose, but that kind of will happen. It was all in one bag, and as I said, that bag was ripped with a hole, and we were so lucky that the box had been taped up. Maybe Pete did that. Pete, did you tape it up? You did a bloody good job, mate. Nothing fell out. And it was beautifully stuffed in the box too. There was that much padding around it. So, you know, brilliant job of packing and sending. That probably saved me a lot of anguish and gnashing of teeth. So, there we go. Look, there's little rivety bits there, and you know, it is what it is. It's not a dragon kit. We didn't expect it to be that. It's just a cute little tank. It's nice and clean. The plastic at least has some firmness. Zvezda, you know, there was a bit of detail on that, but the plastic was as soft as a lizard's flipper. I mean, you know, goodness me. Kangaroo bloody tail bending stuff. Oh, it was ridiculous. But I got through Mr. Zvezda, and he's just about done. I've got a bit of PE to put on him. We'll get back to him. I've had more fun things to do, like skyhawks and everything. There's some little guns there. Can you see them? Can you see what I'm talking about? They're not too bad. You know, they're not too bad. It's what it is. It's a fun little kit. Okay, from Mr. CMYK. No, CMYK? That's a bloody printing term, isn't it? Do you know that? I do things like that. I do graphics and printing. Whoa, we've got a loose turret here. Oh dear, we've got a turret on the loose. Okay, that's going to require a little bit of fixing and a bit of Mr. Surface up, but that's alright. Turrets get battered and bent, and it could easily have some battle damage. So there's some fenders, there's your turret, there's a few little bits and pieces there, some tools, you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad for what it is, you know. For something sent to me overseas from my good mate Pete, I'm thrilled. And it's an unusual vehicle, a 35T. You know, that's an unusual tank. It's not just your standard bloody Tiger or, you know, usual Panther that everybody builds, bloody Sherman or whatever. Oh God, I'm sick of those. I'm really these days looking for unusual builds. You know, that's why I like the SU-152. It was so different. You know, it was mighty. And I've got a 38T from Dragon that I picked up. I should pick that up as a swap at a bloody the Hobby Expo. But more of that another day. We're going to just discuss this one now. So there you go. There's that sprue, and that's it. That's all you get. Nothing more. That's all you're going to get. Now, I've got a secret weapon. Okay, what's this secret weapon, you ask? Well, here we go. Are you ready? Oh, Eduard. You know I love Eduard, and I took the liberty when I knew Pete was sending this over to me. I went and contacted Mr. Eduard. Well, I went and contacted my local hobby shop, and they had the Eduard stuff for this kit. So this is not just some generic bloody 35T bloody PE. No, this is genuine 35T for CMK. I keep saying CMYK. That's printing. Bloody hell, you're stuck in bloody work mode. You know, still in Photoshop, Harry Houdini. So there we go. That's a barrel as well. So I got this snappy little barrel, and that's, I don't know if you can see the detail on that. Will it pick it up? Who knows? It's probably got too much bloody stuff happening here. It's all, you know. Whoa, whoa. Ooh. Look, believe me, it's really nice. That was too close, wasn't it? Oh God, it's just all nose and mustache. This barrel is very nice. Just take my word for it. I might do some photos and snap them on at the end. So this is a beautifully engineered little brass barrel. Love it. Okay, so that's going on the kit, and oh, I've dropped it. Oh, I'm back. Did you miss me? Oops. So here's Mr. Eduard. Only one fret, but that's all you need. You only need one fret. And so the little bit of missing detail that's on Mr. CMK, well, we can spruce it up with a little bit of Eduard, and it's not heaps. It's not like my Arizona where it was like, you know, half a bloody, you know, ocean of friggin' PE. Look at that. How wide am I? Oh dear, underarms. Sorry about that, just block your nose. Okay, so we've got PE, we've got a barrel, we've got a snappy little kit, and it's a very unusual subject, and I'm really chuffed, so thanks Pete. Get well soon, mate, but I am really excited about this kit, and got to finish the Skyhook, because that GB ends real soon. I will do some work on the Skyhook. I've got to finish the work on the Graf Spee, because I start on the 1st of September with the Arizona, and my rule is one must be out of the way before I can start another. So I will finish the Graf Spee. There's only a little bit of work to do to it, and I've got a display cabinet now, even though it kind of pokes out the end, but oh well, you can't do everything. Anyhow, enough waffling, Harry Houdini. Look, I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a simple review on a simple kit, but I think it's going to come up a treat. Alright, so that's all I've got to say. So it's goodbye from Australia, and it's hooroo from Harry Houdini.